Welcome to day 11 of our preparation for total consecration to our Lord through the hands and heart of Our Lady. Mary's mediation derives from Christ. Words of St. John Paul II from his general audience on March 5, 1997. By emphasizing Mary's initiative in the first miracle, and then recalling her presence on Calvary at the foot of the cross, the evangelist helps us understand how Mary's cooperation is extended to the whole of Christ's work. The Blessed Virgin's request is placed within the divine plan of salvation. In the first sign performed by Jesus, the Fathers of the Church glimpsed an important symbolic dimension, seeing the transformation of the water into wine as the announcement of the passage from the Old to the New Covenant. At Cana is precisely the water in the jars, destined for the purification of the Jews and the fulfillment of legal prescriptions, which becomes the new wine of the wedding feast, a symbol of the definitive union between God and humanity. At the end of the account of Jesus' first miracle, made possible by the firm faith of our Lord's Mother and her divine Son, the evangelist John concludes, "And his disciples believed in him." At Cana, Mary begins the Church's journey of faith, preceding the disciples and directing the servant's attention to Christ. Her persevering intercession likewise encourages those who at times face the experience of God's silence. They are asked to hope beyond all hope, always trusting in the Lord's goodness. Words of our Mother Foundress, Mother Adela Galindo, from her teaching titled, Mary and the Beloved Disciple at the Foot of the Cross. The same faith that Mary had at the birth of her son was the one she had at the cross. It required much faith to have in her arms that defenseless baby and to put him in the manger and believe that he was the God-man. It also required much faith to see her son totally disfigured and defenseless on the cross, waiting for him to be placed in her arms, to then be put in the sepulchre. Her faith allowed her to continue to believe that, regardless of what appeared to be, he was the God-man. In Canaan, Jesus proclaimed that it was not his hour, and Mary's faith and intercession, manifested in the form of a petition, achieved the first miracle, the miracle of the wine. At the cross, when it was in fact Jesus' hour, Mary's faith intercession, now manifested in silence, was witnessed the outpouring of the new wine, the blood of her Son being shed for our salvation, to quench our thirst for God and his divine life. All for the heart of Jesus, through the heart of Mary.